Hi, it's Jeanette again, presenting Tinker Tale 2. If you notice, I have the book, What Should I Do, as my background, simply because, for me, this is a question on a daily basis. What should I do? I really enjoyed the reading of the text as well as the perspectives and different viewpoints of my fellow classmates. Although it was not required, I just really want to say that this is an open ended question that I continue to ask myself on a daily basis. So, having said that, I decided to join a multimodal team simply because I wanted to introduce some technology into the school as well as to my students. My school is very low tech due to the fact that it is a neighborhood school. We are under resourced, which means we have no funding, no equipment, no revenue, just nothing. So, very low tech. Unfortunately, my students have very little exposure to technology. As a matter of fact, believe it or not, some of them do not know how to even send an email. The majority of them don't know how to save a document to a flash drive or even a document to the computer. So I wanted to take the challenge of trying to at least expose them to what is the norm. So my goal here is a very ambitious one. At any rate, my multimodal composition team decided to read two texts. The first text is 50 Things You Can Do with Google Classroom by Alice Keeler, and the second one is Working with Multimodal. Oh, let me repeat that. Working with Multimodality, Rethinking Literacy in a Digital Age by Jennifer Rose Sale. Now, because my school is low tech and my students are as well, I am actually interested in the 50 uh, things you can do with Google Classroom simply because the non exposure. However, the book is a recommendation of Lay's, and the author actually responded to the tweet that our group sent out. So we thought it would be great to be able to have the author as someone who we could potentially use as an additional resource. So that's the purpose of us reading Mrs. Rose Whale book. Is it Rose Whale's book? Next, um, so that's the purpose of us reading those books. Um, some things that I have learned, two cool things that I've learned that I thought were so cool, was actually how to create a meme. And it is very user friendly. As a matter of fact, I created some memes for my classroom using Rihanna, and my text is students better have my homework. I also use Beyonce, and the text for the meme is if you want a grade, then you should put your name on it. I even use my face and said that this is my face when students are talking while I am talking. So I actually went to Image Flip, and when you go there, you can simply either use one of the images that they have available or you can upload your own image. Once you do that, there's a text box directly on the screen where you can actually put the text that you want to go on top of the meme and then the text that you want to go on to the bottom of the meme. And once you do that, you have your meme. Very simple. Trust me, if the dinosaur can do it, you can do it as well. The last meme that I created that the administration at my school actually loved is that I used the famous "Anybody got time for that?" Meme, and so my text was actually no texting in my classroom. Ain't nobody got time for that. The students loved it. Administration loved it because we know cell phones can be an issue in the classroom. So use those memes. I actually had my students to create a meme of their own for the classroom with the laboratory safety rules, and they were very, very, very good. Having or hindsight is 2020. I probably should have shared those with you, and maybe I will at a later date. The second thing I actually tried was the XSplit website that was actually suggested by our MSU mentors. Unfortunately, the only downside to that is that it is very user friendly, where you can actually drag up pictures, put your voice text directly into a drop down box. They have over 10,000 pictures. The only thing is that it does not allow you to create a long video. So, moving forward, what am I going to do? My goals are simply to have my students create their own um, Weebly page. As a matter of fact, I'm going into the computer lab on tomorrow to start that. And I'm going to have them do a Voki avatar of themselves. So we'll just be doing the All About Me page since I've already had them do memes. See you next time. Bye bye.